his life. Downs the follow.
He could very well be the X factor, Terry, talking about Micah Downs. At 6'9", could do a little of everything on the floor. If he could get offensive rebounds, that's big for the Zags.
He was starting for Mark Few. He's come off the bench in the last 6 games.
Beautiful help defense to not allow Patty Mills a driving lane that time.
McConnell looking for a screen. Knifes right through, setting up Mills. Beyond the arc, he's got another one.
A little Tony Parker right there. Patty Mills starting to get the hot hand from 3.
Their leading scorer. He leads them in assists, 3-pointers, free throws, and steals. That's pretty good, well-rounded package right there.
Yeah, I think so. A gym rat. They have a hard time keeping him out of the floor.
Quick first step. Matt Bolden draws the foul on Ian O'Leary. That's his first and the team's 4th. So it's 16-13. It was 8-2. The Zags were on a run. But Patty Mills, the sophomore from Australia, keeping the Gales in this one.
How can the oil and
one of the all-time greats watching tonight, former Zag John Stockton, lives here in town, attends most of the Zags games whenever he can. 16-13. Number 25 team in the nation with the lead. 11:47 left in the first half. Off to a great start they were. Gonzaga 9-1, but it was a December swoon. The one that really hurt them, the UConn loss.
Yeah, they really had them beat in Seattle. And Dyson comes and has an outstanding second half, brings UConn back. And just a tough loss for Gonzaga, and that started the tailspin.
Yeah, 3 straight losses. UConn and Portland State, where the students weren't here. It had snow. There were 5 feet of snow on the ground here. It was dead in this building. Not an excuse, but I mean, you look for reasons. And then the Utah loss as well. And I think the other thing, in terms of their makeup, Jeremy Pargo has been such a key for them during his run here, and he's a leader. It really hurt his confidence the way he played in that UConn loss.
You're totally right, Terry. And he had his hands on the ball at the end of the UConn loss, at the end of Portland State. And so when you go through some situations, if you don't find success, even some of the better players get down on themselves.
7'5", yeah, 7'5". Will Foster off the bench as Gonzaga goes to his zone. Clint Steindl, who's a shooter with the ball right now. One of the 5 Aussies on the roster. Patty Mills, another shooter from Australia, with the miss.
Well, look at Austin Day run the floor. 6'11", trying to get behind the defense. Well, you talk about a multi-skilled athlete. Austin Day, 3-point shooting range, post moves, great footwork. One of the best passers on this Gonzaga ball club. The only thing he lacks is strength. He needs to put a mattress in the weight room and get as many chocolate shakes down as he possibly can. That's the only thing keeping him from being a lottery pick.
Foster couldn't handle it, out of bounds, which he may be at some point, but he's just a sophomore from Irvine, California. His dad, of course, a star for UCLA. Darren played there and then in the NBA. Zags doing their work in the paint so far tonight. And St. Mary's, after their slow start, doing some work beyond the arc.
Nice ball movement that time by St. Mary's against the zone.
Mickey McConnell with a long-range 3, the sophomore, and he can do that. Bit of a surprise for them this year.
You've got Carlin Hughes and Patty Mills, 2 guards that can play either the point guard or off guard position. And then you bring McConnell off the bench. Gives you a lot of versatility in the backcourt.
Micah Downs extends. Diamond Simpson high into the air for the rebound. Really a couple of point guards on the floor right now for St. Mary's, too.
That's right. So gives you an opportunity to swing the rock and beat pressure defense.
Bolden, the hesitation move right by Mills.
Matt Bolden, the light has come on for him this season with his understanding that he can be the playmaker, Terry. He can facilitate the offense. His time and possession knowledge is much better. He knows when his team needs a play, and he usually can make it.
Mills almost lost it. Steindl. pull-up jumper, tipped up and good. Ben Allen, the junior, who is also from Australia. It gets redundant at some point, doesn't it, with these guys?
Yeah, we need Australian flag in here, but Ben Allen, we're talking about a big man, a guard stuck in the big man's body who usually doesn't want any part of that post area.
Foster can't save it. How'd you like to see 7'5" coming at you in that second row? And the 5 players from down under all started with Adam Capehorn a number of years ago. Randy Bennett, and it wasn't like he was a star coming out of Australia, a late addition, and then Daniel Kicker, who became their all-time leading scorer, and then they had that pipeline going to Australia.
And David Patrick, their assistant coach, being from Australia as well, is a great link to attract those players.
Well, watching back home, ESPN Australia, ESPN Pacific Rim. Simpson for the dunk, quickly. I think it surprised Austin Days.
Ooh, Brooklyn, we go hard. We go hard to the hole and put him in the bucket with him. Diamond Simpson trying to get off in impressive fashion.
It's an example of needing some strength.
Great no call, Terry. The officials did not bail him out on a bad move. And good defense that time by St. Mary's.
Mills, St. Mary's already with their first lead since it was 2-0. He adds to it with another 3.
Oh, great pass by Goodson.
Dimitri Goodson with the dish to Heitfeld and the foul.
Well, this is knowledge of an upperclassman against a young fella. And he's just going to take the young buck to the hole and put him down. And a good look out of the post area from Ben Allen. I told you he's a guard stuck in the big man's body. He breaks out and hides if he's in that paint area too long.
That's a good thing. You know, it's better than a postman stuck in a guard's body.
That's true. Although we saw one round mound of rebound, Charles Barkley, who was stuck in a guard's body but had a sensational career.
That made it work. Diamond Simpson picked up his first. 5 team fouls on St. Mary's. Gonzaga with just 1.
Well, it's going to be a high screen and roll, I believe, for Patty Mills eventually. Loves to work off that high pick and roll, get into the paint area, and create havoc.
Mills, the quick shot. Oh my gosh, how about that? The quick trigger for Patty Mills.
Oh, Mills likes the big stage. Letting Goodson know, young fella, you got skills, but you better come stronger than that.
Heitfeld can step back. He does that very well. Simpson clears another board. Patty on the run. 4 of 6 beyond the arc already. Can he make it 5 of 7? Yes! He's got 15 already in the game. And an 8-point lead for St. Mary's. He's a headline already.